say you must repent before you meet your maker. Oh Lord, these wicked things come from the undertaker. We are so foolish to say we live for tomorrow. These are words from a sinner, words from a sinner, words from a sinner.
Yeah, how come? The Beat 139 featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash. Harlem's #1 show.
Yeah, what's up?
What's good?
How y'all doing? What's good, Doc? How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, chilling.
Steph, what's up, Steph?
Hey.
Welcome back to the show, Steph.
Thank you.
What's up, Steph? How you been?
I'm good. I'm all right.
Keith Cash,
Yo.
what's going on, brother?
Everything A-okay.
Everybody good? Everybody healthy?
Absolutely.
Everybody healthy? Yeah, it's Wednesday. You know, we're going to start the show off. We're going to do the forum. We got hot topics. You know, we got Steph join the forum tonight. We're going to set it off real quick. So, Doc, what we got on the menu, man?
First, we're going to talk about the government shutdown with the food stamps.
Okay. SNAP.
The SNAP. Yeah,
Okay.
the SNAP benefits. I want to know what you guys think about how y'all think the impact going to be.
Jay, put the calling number on
You
for
know,
me, brother.
the impact I think is going to be crazy because I'm going to let y'all do it. I'll give my opinion after y'all.
Well, this is how I feel, real quick, when you swing it around. People got to eat, man. You understand what I'm saying? People got to eat. Now, I know people going to come together, just like the people in Jamaica got to come together with the hurricane and all that. They got to come together and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? People got to eat. But then you're going to have some people, like Keith said earlier, a lot of it go to their mental. When they hit the mental, they react. Yeah. Instead of thinking of a plan and how to figure out we can all eat, they react to the mental. So the crime rate is going to go up to me.
Yes, sir.
People going to start stealing, robbing, taking, because people going to be like, oh, you ain't going to feed us and we going to take shit. That's how I feel.
Are they already in there on the news? They was talking about they in the stores stealing chickens, stealing butter, rice, something else. They've been in the grocery stores stealing.
It's supposed to start November though, right?
Yeah, people stealing.
Yeah, but the word is out now.
The word is out now. The air traffic controllers, they missed their first check today.
Oh wow.
So that's very big.
Let me clear something up. See, this is the problem with us. We pay attention to every little thing that's on social media. So this is how this is really going to go. First and foremost, if you live in the projects, it's over 100 plus apartments in the projects. Okay, I come from the era where 10 apartments put up rice, 10 apartments put up bread, 10 apartments put up eggs, 10 apartments, you understand what I'm saying? Then you get all the mommies to cook everything. You can feed the whole project. Stop playing, man. We got to go back to the basics. This thing we call life. Every now and again, you got to go back to the basics. So what? They want to pull SNAP. And for the record, with the SNAP thing, this is another thing. It's a whole lot of propaganda being pushed. It's not that they're going to stop SNAP indefinitely. What it is they're going to put work requirements. You feel me? But even still, don't y'all go back to the days when there was no food stamps at all, and the welfare check used to come in the mail. I remember my mom used to get the welfare check coming in the mail. They used to come to the house. We used to have to hide the TV, all that good stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got to piggyback on that, Steph, what you're saying. You got a point, because let's talk about COVID, right?
Yes.
COVID was bigger than SNAP, right? COVID, people was dying. We ain't know what to do. Trump was lying. You know what I'm saying? All the things was going on. Cuomo lied about numbers. Whole lot happened, you know? And I'm a trainer, so I work with people. So I had a nice flow going, but then COVID hit. So I'm like, damn, how I'm going to get my bag? I sat back, thought about it, and I figured out a plan. You understand what I'm saying? This is real talk. This is what she said. And this is what we all saying. You got to figure out a plan. Because SNAP is going to show what? Figure it out and find a better way to do it, but don't incriminate yourself.
But you got to remember,
you know what I'm saying,
you was an entrepreneur since junior high.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You're an entrepreneur.
Right.
He's an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. We have entrepreneurial spirits, but we got people's spirits that has been broken. You know what I'm saying? Their spirits has been broken.
Very dependent upon
you know what I'm
that.
saying?
Right,
they depend on that like
a way of life.
Like, I mean, this is something like you saying, what we should do and what peoples do or do not do is two different things.
That's facts.
These peoples are sitting there waiting for these checks to come in.
Right.
Forget about them not coming in now. That is a scary, if we sit back and we think about it, that's a scary situation because we all know peoples that got not one kid, not two kids,
Right.
not three kids,
Right.
not four kids, not five kids, 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? The grandmothers is taking care, the grandkids as well.
Right.
So it's just a mere fact. Of course, people are going to figure it out. It's just a little bit easier for you
Correct.
to figure out, and you to figure out, and
Right.
you to figure out, and me to figure out than those people's. Like you said, it's a scary situation because we do know that a lot of these peoples that don't go out and work, they can't work because they can't read. They can't write.
Disability.
I swear to God, I have my aunt who
It's true.
died.
It's true.
I never knew that my aunt couldn't read because everything she did, everything on her own. It was until the end, and I was like, "Ma, how did Aunt Mamie like navigate through? Like, how did she get away with this? She got away with it with me, and I've been her nephew all her life, and I
know how to count money.
never knew.
Yeah.
But she was a part. Yeah, she knew how to count money, but she was a part of that where you had to go work. When that situation started, when you had to go work, she and Johnson Project, and I'm like, holy shit, how are you gonna figure this joint out? Even when she told me, she was like, Bowie, I'm gonna go into the shelter. I was like, you don't have to go into the shelter. You can come live with me. She was like, no, I have to go into the shelter. I'll get my place faster, but I have to work. She's terrified that she can't read. She's terrified that she's gonna be around peoples and they're gonna laugh at her. We know that that's prevalent in our hood.
But let me say this. Again, to piggyback on what I said, sometimes you got to go back to the basics. The other thing is this. Y'all got to remember something. If y'all put your ego down and get your mind right, everything you see, hear, feel, and touch came from us. So why should this thing about Snap, you understand what I'm saying, even be such a really big deal? You know why it's a big deal? Comfortability. Everything that's comfortable ain't always good for us. I'd rather be uncomfortable. Why? Because that's going to keep me on my toes. But that's me. Everybody's mentality is different. You mothers out there with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids, 4, 5, 6, 7 different baby daddies, may or may not be doing something. You may or may not be collecting child support. My sisters, my brothers, let's get with it. Go back to the ancestors. We are the visionaries. We are the creators. We are the originators. Like, just go back to that. You understand what I'm saying? $200, $300, $400, $500, $1,000 worth of Snap should not be the deciding factor on how you eat, live, and breathe. Stop playing, man. That's the comfortability that's talking. And people equate comfortability with ghetto. It has nothing to do with being ghetto. It's a mindset. So now it's up to you. If you really that concerned about your kid eating, the first thing you don't do is listen to all this rhetoric that's being pushed like the pusher man on the corner pushing dope. What you do is this. Figure it out, sit down, come up with a plan by yourself. You don't need 100 people to do this, and figure it out for you and yours.
And the alternate plan could be, Steph, not to cut you off, they can go get a job. Because there's a lot of jobs out here. A lot of jobs. You can't say ain't no jobs out here. There's jobs out here. One thing Mayor Eric Adams did do, he brought the jobs back. There's a lot of jobs out here. They can't say you can't work. They got Amazon. They got a bunch of places you can work. I see a lot of people working more than years and years ago. But I want to say this, though, right? So the Snap is a crutch, something to lean on. I know some people on Snap, and they not even trying to do no more. I got Snap, I'm all right. What you mean you all right?
Comfortable.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, comfortable.
I'm cool with the Snap.
I've been rocking the system 20 years.
That's a sickness, man.
Yes.
So I'm kind of, it's all right. to kind of like pull that snapback to make these people who just want to live off the system go try and do something with your life, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because Snap ain't gonna feed no 4, 5, 6 kids. I'm sorry, man.
Not.
One of them kids gonna be fighting over the Rice Krispies and all that type of stuff, man. For real, it's not enough money, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get a job. Don't let the government rule you.
I think they do it according to how many kids, the more money you get.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Right? But when they pull it all out, then what?
Oh, you mean, I thought you meant. Yeah, it's capped.
There's a
Okay,
cap,
but let me
but they
just
gonna pull it out.
clarify something. Because again, the myth about us is, oh, black people don't read. Well, I'm one of those that do and research. So let me just put y'all up on game. Those of you that's so worried about your Snap. First and foremost, you probably ain't gonna get Snap anyway. Why? Because what's gonna happen as of November 1st, as per the Trump administration, there's gonna be work requirements. You understand what I'm saying? So you either, if you want the Snap, you're going to work for it. So let me just say, let's do the math. Would you rather work for $800 in food stamps? 80 hours. Let me just tell you that. 80 hours per month, which is a full-time job. Or would you rather tighten up your skills, learn some new shit, learn how to be an entrepreneur, put an LLC or an S Corp or a C Corp together and a trust, put all that together, get funded, or for Grandma Maisie's cooking recipe, or would you that you can eat off for generations to come, or you rather just sit there and work 80 hours to get some goddamn food stamps that may or may not even last you 2 weeks? I'm just saying.
Yeah, but everything is not a curse. Some things is a blessing. You understand?
Yes.
Pulling that Snap away might motivate you to go do something bigger than what you're doing because you got comfortable. You got comfortable. And sometimes God will take stuff from you because he got something bigger planned for you. You know, but you ain't be able to see it because you too comfortable over it. So let me pull this from you, right? Make you feel it for a little bit, and then all of a sudden open your mind up and go out there and try to get a job. Everything ain't got to do with reading. I mean, when I was younger, I did stock. You know what I mean? I did, worked in the kitchen. Like everything you ain't got to read. There's jobs out there you could just work. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna make more money than that Snap.
Or,
you know what I'm saying?
Or just not to mean to cut you off. The other part to that is, why depend on something when you come from generations and generations and generations. People who pick mere potatoes, people who pick cotton. You understand what I'm saying? And not only knew how to pick the cotton, knew where to pick it, how to pick it, how much to pick, and how to store it, how to bag it. Do you not understand what your lineage is? Like, we done become so susceptible to government programs. We don't need them. Pay attention. How many decades, how many hundreds of years they've been trying to get rid of us, and I'm saying it, us. We don't die, we multiply. Am I right or wrong? If y'all take the time out and really pay attention to where you really and truly come from, and just go to a quiet place and listen to your ancestors, because they always talking to us. They always putting things in front of us. Not just God, because they work in unison.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
You'll be fine.
They know what they're doing.
I saw a video of this girl. She was saying, I have my cousin, my little cousin. She had a nephew. She said, I got my nephew. He hit hard. I'm going to have him with me. My cart going to be full. I'm walking out the store, and I dare one of y'all follow me out the store. That just was funny. Yeah.
This is propaganda. And that's the other thing.
No,
A lot of
she
this
said,
is AI.
I know, but
A lot of this is AI.
I know, but I'm saying, but still, at the end of the day, we also gotta be considerate. We gotta think about the peoples that, guess what, that don't know their lineage, that don't know their history.
Right.
So we culpable of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of peoples don't know. We're talking about kids that had kids. We're talking about young adults that didn't finish high school,
Right.
had no college, not
Right.
maybe not even a year. They trying to figure it out before high school came. They already 2 up on the baby side. So you do get comfortable at the end of the day until you figure it out, because we know plenty of people that figured it out. We know we had mothers that was on food stamps and eventually got into the workforce. We all been there. You know what I'm saying? We all ate the
100%.
Rice Krispies. We all ate the rooster
Syrup sandwiches.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
The
sugar
bread
water.
bread with butter.
Pigtails, black eyed peas, cornbread with crackling.
Yeah, but we don't want it to be
Cereal
like
with no
that. I
milk.
guess we don't get to
You ever had cereal with water?
how this situation. But you don't want somebody to pull the
Oh,
rug
man, it
out
ain't
from
funny,
up
but it's
under your
funny.
feet.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not saying that. Absolutely not. But again, that's why it's up to people like us and so many more like us to continue. See, this social media is a gift and a curse. And what I mean that in sincerity. Okay, so it's a gift because people like us, and there's millions of other people like us that get on the social media. We devote our personal time, sometimes our family
Facts.
time to enlighten. Now, let me just say this. There's always been a house nigga. I said what I said. And there's always been the field nigga. Me personally, I'd rather rock with the field nigga. Because the house nigga gonna tell, Massa, yeah, he took 2 potatoes or whatever the case. So and I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, but in my opinion, I feel the house niggas gotta go. Everybody can't go. House niggas can't go because if we take house niggas alongside with the field niggas, it's gonna be one of the situations, get your hand out my pocket. You feel what I'm saying? Undermine the regime, undermine the change, undermine what we really and truly supposed to do. Not what we gotta do, what we supposed to do. There's a multitude of us who follow what our ancestors did, who listened to our ancestors speak to us spiritually. But there's a multitude that don't, who may be confused, whose mentality is, the frequency is twisted. I get that. Unfortunately, everybody can't go. This is one big barrel of crabs. Everybody fighting to get to the top. When it's all said and done, if you want real progress, only the ones that's really about that progress, that stay on that progress, is the ones that's supposed to come over out that lid.
So
The rest of them-
what do we do with the ones that don't come over?
Okay, the ones that don't come over, if they are not willing to learn, and it could be out of fear. I'm gonna say that too, because fear do stop you. I'm a person who allow fear to stop me from moving a certain way, doing a certain thing. That's why at 61, I'm not exactly where I want to be, where I hope to be, where I feel that I should be. However, but I'm making moves and I'm making strides because it's never too late. It's not too late. But again, you have to make up your mind. Your mind is your mind. And if you're serious about this, I want to take care of my family, and I need to feed my family, then you got to get on board.
Let me ask y'all a question. You ever been on welfare?
No.
You been on welfare still?
Hell yeah.
All right, so how old were you on welfare?
25.
And you was on welfare.
25 and on drugs.
Okay, all right. So cause see, right now we talking about this right now, not to bring people down, but to uplift people and motivate people to stand strong and move past this snap shit. So, what was your experience to the viewers? Like, walk them through what you went through to get off it, how you got on it, and how you got off it.
1987 is when I first got on welfare. At the age of 25, gave birth to my first daughter, Bianca. You understand what I'm saying? Mind you, I was in the streets, selling drugs, getting money, going back and forth to jail, being very, don't want to listen. My aunt is the biggest hustler and the best that ever did it, but even to her, want to do it my way. This is what it is. This is what it was. Going back and forth to jail. This is what it was. Being a neglectful parent. This is what I was. I did all that. However, I'm not going to sit here and lie to anybody that I needed to be on welfare. I didn't need to. Because I had the support of my family. I didn't need to. Christmas, before I even started having kids, Christmas and birthdays and just on regular days, pot of pig feet, pig ears, rice, black eyed peas, cornbread with crackling. We didn't want for nothing. Chitlins, yeah. I know it's frowned upon, but let me tell you something. We never went to bed hungry. My kids didn't go to bed hungry. You feel what I'm saying? So I took that into consideration. Now, when I went on welfare, it was a conscious decision. Oh, I'm gonna give me some food stamps. Oh, I'm gonna give me a check. Back then, it was two-party checks. Allegedly, it was two-party checks. Right. I was in the room. Allegedly, from my aunt. Allegedly, she had to sign, I had to sign. Who cast the check? Allegedly, yeah. Does that sound like somebody that really and truly needed to be on there when they had the support of their family, financially, emotionally, mentally? No, I didn't. Because my aunt wasn't on no public assistance of any kind. My family are hustlers. Stole cars, okay, whatever. Cars, or car dealers, all types of shit. Bootleg liquor, all types of shit. They deceased, so I can say what I'm saying. And I instead of me being in a bed sleep, I'm up taking notes. And I'm talking mental notes. And I followed in my aunt's footsteps. My aunt was a madam. My uncle was a pimp. I followed in their footsteps. That's for another time. But what I'm saying is this. I made conscious decisions and rocked out for 20 years of my oldest daughter life on food stamps, two-party checks, and welfare. I did that.
So why do we not understand what's going on now? You heard what you said.
I do understand.
You followed your lineage.
But I didn't always.
No, hold on. Bootlegging, selling up drugs. That's what, you know what they following? Their mother was on food stamps. Their aunt was on food stamps. Their grandmother was on food stamps. They followed the same thing as well.
But my mom was on all that.
Huh?
My mom was all on. Even though my mother didn't raise us, but that was when the checks came, the welfare checks came in the mail. And the worker would come to the house. We had to hide the TV in the closet. It couldn't be, I'm be honest, my mother was old, I ain't gonna lie. They checked the house for a nigga in the house, all that. You understand?
Know that,
I come from both
people was
worlds.
Getting money. Do you understand what rent is today?
I do.
People's work on welfare. They have jobs and they still get that. Like they actually, these people get up and they still go to work and they still do not make enough to be able to pay their rent. And to still, when you go shop, me and you, if we go shopping, we got to spend $500. Imagine what 6 kids have to spend. Just me and you.
Come on.
Just me and you. Because I'm saying me and you because we live together. Go to him. Just go to him. Ask him.
That's not including rent.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Go to him and add the kids.
Yeah.
Huh?
He got twins, so you know that's.
Well, he got more kids. He got more kids.
Right.
I'm saying me and you. Him. Go to him. Take his salary and take him and the 5, 6 and his mother-in-law, 6 people's the money that he has to spend. That's $1,500. That's $1,500. That's $1,200.
Can I spend the block on that? Can I spend the block on that? I hear what you're saying. I hear what all y'all are saying, and I agree with what you say. But I'm gonna disagree also, because let me just say this. The only reason why this conversation is even going around on social media, on the news, yes, there's a lot of us that's making a whole fool of themselves. I'm going to rob the store, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Do what you do, boo. But let me be clear. The only real reason why this is such a big deal, because we are the ones that's being polarized, our culture. When 92% of the population that's on public assistance and food stamps and health care are the YTs.
Facts.
Go ahead, Jay. Jay had something to say?
No, I was just saying what Cash was saying back then, rent was $500 a month. And groceries were cheaper back then.
Yeah.
True.
And people was getting Megatron money. Her dad was getting Megatron. My grandpa was
Jay,
getting
speak
Megatron.
up, because the people, they say they can't hear you.
I'm just saying, you making $20 an hour, even $30 an hour, and you working 80 hours, that's $2,400.
Right.
That's $4,800 after taxes. That's probably $3,500. That's the rent. You still gotta eat.
Right.
It still don't add up.
So let me go here for a minute. Good point, Jay. Let me go here for a minute. So speed it up, right? So now tell them how did you get off it? What motivated you to get off of food stamp, welfare, whatever? This is what we want to hear.
Okay.
Let's be clear too. First, before you go, let's talk about being on drugs because a lot of people's are on drugs. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like that's
So
a
it's even
big
harder
thing.
for you.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So, I've been on drugs since I was 14. I'm 61 now. I've been clean 25 years. The entire time, my entire teen years, because I wanted to be in the light. I wanted to be a part of the whole situation. I'm in the Fever. I'm in Dante's, SNS, all that. I want to be a part of that. Plus my family, this is what they did. This is where I come from. Fine.
Hold on, so 1 second. Because I want you to explain, because sometimes when they hear drugs, they be thinking people like all faint
Yeah,
out.
Okay, yeah, right,
See,
right.
back in the days, when she said, I want to be in the limelight,
Yeah, this
and
was
she
party.
said, I'm in the Fever,
But
I'm
that's
here.
different.
Back in the days, when people sniffing coke,
Good point.
they
They
was
was
getting
people
money.
getting a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
a
were
different
getting
point.
money.
Just in the way that. So
I hate to
Yeah.
say it,
when you say
but
drugs,
he right.
they probably thinking
Now
you
he
was
right
faked
though,
out.
Jay. He right.
So you got to clarify that.
No, let me explain something, Jay. Doc got a very good point, and Steph, you're gonna finish. Back in the days, because that's my era. Like, if you ain't had a bill and pinging and all that, you wasn't cool. You wasn't that dude.
Yes.
Like a dude to open up a bill, $100 bill, and have a little coke in there and all that, be minked up and all that.
Yes.
Got your joint outside.
Yes.
And the girls come over here because he got the bill.
Yes.
So when she said she was getting high, like Doc said, it wasn't always like this. Mark, that was getting high was like, that's the guy, that's
Yes.
the girl. You
Yes.
was cool when you
Yes.
had that bottle and all that. So go ahead and finish.
So,
Sorry to say, but that's
No,
the
but they
truth.
think that.
That's how it was.
To clarify.
No, you got a good point.
They
'cause
probably
the younger
thinking she's
people-
fiended out.
Nah, you
Nah,
got a good
baby.
point. You got a good point.
To clarify, I was sniffing coke. I started at 14, still in high school, on my way to junior high school, dropped out because I started selling weed. I was smoking weed, sniffing coke, drinking champagne, drinking Harvey's Bristol Creek. I know y'all know about that. A little nip.
Know about that? You know about
You know
that
what I'm
Harvey
saying?
shit?
Yeah, that green.
In all the after hour spots, SNS. My sister used to date Willie. Old man Willie, God
Monarch.
rest his soul. The Monarch. That was my, That was my people. I know
371.
I know y'all heard of the Ghostbusters.
Right,
And I'm going to leave that
Ghostbusters.
right there where it's at.
On
But that-
64th in
yes,
Amsterdam.
164 in Amsterdam.
Correct.
Exactly. That's why I caught all my cases, just so y'all know.
Take it easy.
So,
Hey, Charles.
but,
Called Spice.
yeah.
Come
yeah,
on,
we-
baby. You know, come
yeah,
on,
Ghost,
baby.
Ghost,
That-
Ghost.
hey, yo.
Ghost, Gusto. Yeah.
That's Sugar Hill, baby.
Yes.
Don't get it twisted. Go ahead.
Shout out to Ghost. So yeah, I was sniffing coke, heavy. Had money in my pocket, making money, fly. Oh, that's why I'm still the way, with the hair and the nails and the gear and all that. But of course, I graduated crazy. But yeah.
That's when the mink cost 12, not
Right.
2,500
Not
on
2,500.
Fordham Road.
Right. Fur coats.
Right, you
all
had a fur on, you
all
had
the
a fur
leather-
on.
All the leather
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
All that shit.
For sure.
Jewelry. House medallion was my first. Y'all see
That's
me
the joint
now,
right there.
The big house
And your
medallion.
rollie, show your rollie. You gotta go like this.
Yeah, sure. Come on, Jay.
Yeah.
Hit him, Steph.
Different. It's different now.
All right, then.
Cause I'm clean, I'm sober, and been that way over 20 years. You feel me?
There it is.
So I was getting high when I was pregnant with both of my daughters. Yeah, it is what it is. But a lot of trauma came along with that. Domestic violence, rape, all that. I've been through all that. Yeah, I'm still sitting here. Why? Because I belong to God. God don't play about me. You understand what I'm saying? But it took me a minute to change my mindset, because my mindset was, picture this, a mother telling her children that when I die, I want you to bury, because I was wearing Sean velour suits. I know y'all know about them. Sean velour suit, a pair of Timbs. I want to fit it on my head. I want a Newport 100 in my mouth. I want a 40 on the side of me and some coke up my nose. Who tells their kid that? Wow.
Right.
That was me.
That's called Hood Rich.
Yeah, that was me.
Right.
That was me. Had the ice out joint, all of that. Pawn shop got all that. Connect got all the other stuff. Because it got to that point.
Yeah.
But what I'm just trying to say is, it's the mindset. I never thought that I could be any more than what I was. And especially when you surround yourself with people that tells you this and make you feel this, you ain't never gonna be no more than what you are. You ain't never gonna be shit. You ain't this, you ain't that. The only thing a motherfucker could never say is that I was sucking and fucking on this one. Because of the sexual abuse, I didn't want nobody to touch me. So I guess that kind of saved me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That is the only thing I didn't do. But everything else, I did it.
So you saying mentally with the sexual abuse, you had to go to counseling for that?
It took me a long. I didn't start going to counseling until like 10 years ago.
Oh damn!
I didn't start. Yeah,
So
because
you caught a bid?
yeah, that's when that last bid. That's when I did.
How much
that's
time
when-
you did?
The last one I did 5,
In total?
8.
8. So got you. When you was in there, you start to
My first case
love
was,
yourself
was
and
the
feel
dope
yourself
dogs. I
more.
was on
Okay.
heroin.
Right.
Called Renegade. The best on the blizzard at that time. Yeah, that was my first case. Somebody told on me. That's when I found out how it really feels for somebody that's close to you to tell on you. And shout out to Frank Brown. How you doing? Anyway.
Frank Brown.
Right.
Ball playing Frank Brown? Lefty? That was my man. Frank was nice. Frank
He
was
was
supposed to go.
snitch.
Straight to him?
Yeah, listen.
That nigga Chitto?
Listen.
Yo, Frank, hold on. Let me say, hold on. About
listen.
Frank.
No, Frank.
Frank
know
was
Frank.
supposed.
No.
Yo, Frank
Don't
was
do
supposed
that.
to go to the pros,
Listen,
man.
listen.
Frank was
Y'all
nice.
gotta understand
Frank was
something.
getting-
Listen to me.
that-
To me.
that
See,
used
this
to
is
happen.
where
Take
this is
man.
the
Take
mindset.
work.
Listen,
Right.
this the mindset. I didn't see it that way because he was fucked up too.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Lost his mom, lost his pop.
Yeah.
Like no support. See, on the surface, it appeared like that big family was close,
Right.
but and supportive, but wasn't. I can identify. I can relate to that shit. And I'm never mad at him because he saved my life.
So you didn't want to do nothing to him when you came home?
No.
Because that be most people's mentality to get
That's
they-
why
Especially
you gotta
back then.
change
Especially back
this.
then.
You gotta change this, and you gotta.
But you was mad initially.
But how do you think before you went away? Did you want to do something to him?
What?
Okay, so this is
That's
this,
not what I'm gonna say. The first, when I was sitting in the bullpen, in the bullpen and all that. Yes, absolutely. That's normal for anybody.
Well, I can
That's a
tell you this,
normal
right? I know
reaction.
Frank Brown. I grew up with him, right?
He's
So,
good people.
Hear me out. So, Frank wasn't not supposed to even be fucking with
No.
drugs. Hear my story. Frank was a ball player.
Yes.
Yo, Doc, when I say nice, nigga was nice. No, back in the days, you had a left hand, you was different. Every time you got him, and he had a little height on him too. Frank, pretty boy, light-skinned nigga, you know. Frank got the left hand. So you think when you gonna block him right, he dropping that left on you. And he went away to college. He fucked up at college. When
Yes.
he came back, he started getting in the streets.
Yes.
His family always been getting money, but they wouldn't let Frank hustle because Frank was playing ball. No, we want you to be the savior. You'll be a ball player, nigga. Nah. But one day, I guess when he fucked up in school, he came back, and it all happened. Now her story comes.
So
in the beginning, Frank wasn't supposed to be like that,
to
man.
his ego, and then again, I honestly believe
Wow.
that he went through some sort of trauma. Allegedly, I can't really put my hand on it, but those of us that been through certain things, we pretty much can identify and pinpoint each other. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say this, regardless as to what, Frank Brown is good people, always been good people. It is what it is. He was never the street nigga.
Nah.
So you can't be mad at somebody that's a civilian.
Correct.
He was a civilian.
Yeah,
Hey
he.
guys, one quick thing.
He wasn't
This
us.
is a great segue. What do y'all think about what's going on in the NBA since y'all talking about him playing ball?
Yeah.
This is a good segue to go into another.
So we're going to go into that. Let it close out, then we're going to go into that. Chauncey
Good segue,
Billups then.
Good segue.
Good job.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Regardless as to what Frank Brown, he has a legacy, whether he completed it or not.
Mm-hmm.
There's hundreds of newspaper articles. He has trophies. He played in the Rucker. He played in Discovery
That
Room. He
nigga
played in
was
Reality
nice.
House. Like he did his thing. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say this again. Some of us get caught up and we don't make it back from that.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm just fortunate that he's still alive
Mm-hmm.
and he's okay. And I'm not mad at you. I ain't never, mad at you. And I hope and pray that God put his hands on you.
Yeah, because
That's
he
all
ain't
I
the
gotta
only
say.
ball player we had out of Harlem that got
Michael
hooked
Ray
on drugs.
Richardson.
Richie Adams, Michael Ray Richardson, Earl Manning, there's a list goes on and on.
Yes.
Like dudes be talking about Michael Jordan. We grew up around dudes that would bust Michael Jordan
his
ass,
ass.
but niggas got hooked on drugs. You understand
Yes.
what I'm saying? They never made it to the pros, or they couldn't get into college. But let's go into
Hold
the
on.
scandal.
And in closing, I
want
want to be clear.
Chauncey
To those
Billups.
of you that's using right now,
Yeah.
or aspire to use, who might be dipping, I want to say this. Nobody ever wakes up in the morning and say, I want to abuse drugs, or I
right.
want to be a drug addict. I just want to let y'all know that.
So we're gonna go to the NBA. It's a big investigation scandal going around with the mafia.
New York City Mafia.
New York City Mafia. The New York City Mafia. That's the top of
Biggest
the line
one,
mafia.
top of the line, yeah.
The Gambinos, Bananos,
Yeah.
Lucchese,
They ain't never
and
going
Genevieve's
nowhere.
family.
Yeah.
They was in the NBA players. So you got Terry Rozier. He's like in the deepest trouble. He's
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
a guard from the Miami Heat. Then you got Chauncey Billups, is a coach for the Portland Trailblazers.
Dante Jones.
Coach. Yeah, Damon Jones.
Damon Jones. Yeah.
Damon Jones.
Damon Jones was assistant with the Lakers and Cleveland.
Cleveland.
And also Maverick Carter, which is LeBron manager, he's in it. And LeBron James is in that
LeBron
indictment.
manager?
I told
But
you.
LeBron is in the indictment.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
name him yet. Like
Right,
there's a
right,
lot
right.
of
So
people
don't say.
unnamed.
There's a lot of names that's coming up.
Allegedly.
How
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
allegedly.
Chauncey's
but-
gonna give it up.
I'm gonna say allegedly, but how they do it, there's like this person 20 years, all-time great, active NBA. Certain things
You can figure it out.
It's like common sense.
You can figure it out,
You
yeah.
know, any person in the NBA has been in the league 20 years,
Right.
and that's active, and then he's a great player.
Right.
Y'all know that just to make the indictment sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
know how that
all.
go. You
Yeah,
know how that-
come
you
on.
always get that shit
We can't
dropping. Right
perpetuate-
now, it
we
is
can't
what it is.
perpetuate
But I
that.
don't think he's gonna get charged. But I think he's gonna be investigated because Rozier gonna be hit. He's in trouble.
They trying to get a
They
ring
showed him. He was throwing. You seen it?
They seen him miss an alley.
Yo, he was throwing stuff. He did a move like
On
this.
purpose?
He was doing an obvious. That shit. They was going back. Yo, he's in trouble.
He was throwing games.
He's lifetime banned.
He did like this. He was coming down, and the defender came. He said, and like let's say Vito is his teammate.
Yeah.
He just stood like this. No one keeps gonna get it.
They, and all that's being
and
all
Adam
that's being
Silver gonna be in
recorded.
trouble
Adam
because
Silver
he let
got
him
banned.
play, but he banned Deontay Moore,
The brother.
Porter, which
Yeah.
is Michael Porter Jr. brother. They said
Yeah.
he did that because the guy's a nobody.
Yeah.
But you ain't want to do this guy. What's his name is the starter.
Yeah. So he throwing games.
So can I ask
It
this
was obviously
question?
through the games.
Can I ask a question? If y'all saying he did all that and the camera caught all that, then this is hiding him.
Oh, it's definitely.
Oh yeah,
high,
definitely is, definitely
He's
is.
hiding them.
Nah, it's definitely.
They already,
It's the
they
mob.
already
Got
was
it.
talking about the Rozier. This is
Yeah.
not the first time that
Yeah, they've
Rozier
been
said-
talking about
Yeah.
Rozier.
We-
They
we've been-
continue to let him play.
Yeah,
That's why Adam
we-
This
Silver
is
gonna
bigger
get in
than the
trouble.
players.
Oh, I was
Bigger than the players.
That's
y'all.
why Adam
Yeah,
Silver.
she rolled from the top coming down.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
You
reason
know
why
what this
LeBron may be in
was?
trouble because they said they tell you don't announce your injury. So what happened with Damon Jones? He said LeBron not and they won money. I think won like 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't supposed to say you not playing.
Mm-hmm.
They said
they
tell
say
you that.
privy to information that other people's wasn't. So that's
Yeah,
what he leveraged.
Yeah, he was leveraging and he bet and was getting on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And they said Maverick Carter. They asked him. He sat there and said. He sat there and said he don't know if he bet on Laker games, but they're gonna find out.
Oh wow.
If he bet on Laker games, it's over.
Wow.
Cause that's LeBron manager.
Yeah, yes.
So now if you bet on Laker games,
But let me tell you something about the Feds. And we spoke about the Feds several times on this show. The Feds got a 99.9% conviction rating.
Yes.
You know, P. Diddy happened to slip through the cracks with a couple of things.
1 in a million.
You
but
understand?
he still got convicted.
He still got convicted,
So-
right?
so
So they
it's-
still
they still
convicted him.
convicted.
Fuck if they
Right.
convict one.
But they don't miss too often, man.
But that's not missing.
They
They ain't missed because he
They
got
still got
4
convicted,
years,
right.
So
They
ain't
missed as
missed.
far as the RICO.
Right.
Which we know that was a bunch of BS.
But they were trying to.
They always put an
It's
extra
called
crime
trumped
on.
up,
Yeah,
trumped
yeah,
up charges.
Right.
But let me tell you something. They got something on this, man. And these dudes ain't street dudes, so it's going to be a lot of telling going on.
Oh yeah.
Well,
A
let's
whole
see
lot of
how
tell-
this plays out because one of the biggest things in sports is betting. And that's probably
That's
the
the
reason
Right,
why
that's what I'm
the
saying.
Terry Rozier.
all these sports apps and all
remember
this shit.
we couldn't promote. They couldn't promote sports betting. Now the players
they do,
actually.
yes.
No, I'm saying prior. Just 4 years ago, they couldn't say nothing about sports betting. Now we
now
have
you
our
could,
players.
yeah.
We have our announcers. Charles
I see
Barkley
it.
can
Yep.
say. such and such. LeBron James can say such and such about betting. This pays
that
them
doing?
But
astronomical
a lot of them
amount
guys,
of money.
DraftKings, and
Right.
but a lot FanDuel, a lot of them guys, it was like obvious. See, because like one guy, let's say they say he not scoring double figures. I forgot who did it, and you got the ball. You know how like it's at the end of the game, and normally let's say if it's 30 seconds. The shot clock is 24 seconds.
Yeah, niggas don't shoot.
He didn't shoot. I forgot who
he
it
held
was.
the ball a long
He
time.
held it like, bro, even though y'all winning or losing, that don't look like it's chucking.
Right.
Because he did
Yeah,
that
at
and
the
dribbled
last
out,
second of the shot clock,
and
he
the shot
shoot the
clock
ball.
went and it gave it to the other team, even though the game was over. But that's suspicious.
Right.
Because you can shoot, and he's right under the basket.
Right.
You only don't supposed to do that if it's like 10 seconds left. They don't want you doing that. If you losing or if you
So
winning.
where's the ref?
But y'all know how hard it is to prove intent. They gotta prove
Where's
he
the ref?
intended to do that.
It is hard.
the ref?
It's hard to prove.
Because
hard to
it's
prove.
nothing wrong at the time. We don't
Now
know
he-
that it's gambling. So
Right.
all the ref is going to do is say 24-second shot clock.
Yeah,
Right,
and the
right, right,
violation.
right,
It says 24-second shot clock.
Yeah, so the ref
Now
is
it's
not
the-
liable
Now
for that.
it's the next person
Right.
ball.
Yeah.
That's it.
The only way the refs are liable if he call too many bullshit calls and they get winning.
The
Like,
Steve
yo,
Jabby situation is a
or
whole
don't,
different
or don't
situation.
call calls on purpose.
Yeah.
Shit like that. You know, because they had a big scandal about refs years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He got kicked out. Oh, he was killing them. He's the mafia's in that too.
So
Yeah.
what's up with Chauncey, man? What's his situation?
Chauncey, they not getting paid. Chauncey, Chauncey.
Oh, man.
They
Yeah,
said,
because every time they say you see Chauncey face.
and the thing what Chauncey was doing, right? And they showed him with the mafia guys.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Right.
There we go.
What Chauncey allegedly was doing was he was getting.
He was the face.
He was the face and getting
And
other,
getting other
NBA
players that want to
come
play with
them.
these. That want to
And
play
he
with
wasn't
these guys.
really supposed
So
to.
what's this thing they saying is at the table they had monitors or they had what?
They show him at the table.
Yeah.
Tables, they could
Yeah, let's get into
Did
that.
they
You,
show
what's
it?
up with that?
Did they show this stuff?
Yeah.
They didn't show it.
They showed the machine as an X-ray
They
machine.
saying they had
So
shit
they
on
could
them when they
see
was
the
at the
card.
joint, yo.
What?
Yeah, shit
So-
get deep.
So he gets Doc to come to play with these guys. Doc got money. Doc is a whale. Doc is a whale. He just wants to be around Chauncey
Billups,
Billups.
exactly.
So he's willing to lose 50,000 just so he can be like, oh, I gambled and I lost 50,000 to Chauncey Billups.
Yeah.
This is what
your
they do.
hand and
It's nothing.
You got a full house. He got a flash. It was crazy.
Wow, this is a big
And they said it's
situation,
been going
man.
on for 2 years, allegedly.
Right, but they using Chauncey Billups because he's attached to the NBA.
Right.
He's really-
'Cause it's two different
they're
charges,
using
yeah.
the NBA to
Right.
upgrade their charges to
Right.
make everybody pay attention.
Right.
because they
But he ain't the
waited-
only one attached to the
but
NBA.
They waited. They had this done.
They
for
said
2
30
years.
other people.
They waited.
Yeah, that's what the feds do.
30.
That's what they do. They wait. They wait. They wait.
They do it on time so they can get the most exposure.
That's what they do. They wait on you. See the state, they come get you right away. The feds, they give you 5, 10, 6. Oh, he got how much? He took like what? 300. Now let him get 500. Then we go get him. You know what I'm
So let me
saying?
ask
We
you
Yeah,
gonna
this.
send him
dollar
to him.
amount. Dollar
So let
amount
me ask you
matters.
this question.
Dollar amount
It
matters.
Let
matters,
me ask you
man.
this question. So I got a big mansion, and I invite a bunch of guys over. We gonna say I'm a guy from the NBA, allegedly.
Okay.
And I invite a bunch of my teammates and niggas from the other teams over, and you know I got my little man cave set up, and we gambling.
Crap
20,
table.
20 stacks, 30 stacks, shooting CeeLo,
And that's what Gilbert Arenas
whatever.
did.
Right.
His man cave.
Is that
Right.
an issue?
That's against
No.
the law. That's
That-
against the law.
No, that's not against the law. What it is the things that how you can compromise a person. We'll talk about the mafia now. We'll talk about the
Whoa,
mafia.
that's heavy.
They are in charge of these games. He is not. He's hosting the game.
Do we know this
are the
for
ones
sure,
who-
though?
this is
Allegedly.
What,
Allegedly.
I haven't seen anybody.
no,
You-
but they're
it's
talking.
gonna
It's
come
a,
out,
it's
it's
a
gonna come out,
mafia.
it's gonna
This
come
is a
out.
mafia thing.
This is why they say that
The mafia puts the money up.
Okay.
Chauncey is to bring them in. I'm sure that there's other people outside of Chauncey, but we're going to use him because he's a head coach in the NBA. He's an NBA champion.
Yeah, head
And a
coach,
fu-
you got
and
different
a future Hall of
He's
Famer.
he is the creme de la creme out of all three of those
Right.
players. And it's two different situations.
Yeah,
it's
'cause
not
you
like
got a
it's
Gilbert
not like-
Arenas situation.
Yeah, it's two different situations.
Oh, okay.
This is why they saying it's against the law. Because if I invite all y'all over to my house to play. We playing 20,000, 30,000. We betting. Just a friendly game. But at the end of the game, she won 300,000. But she didn't report it.
Right.
If you don't report it, then they're gonna say, "Well, y'all was playing these games and gambling. Why didn't y'all report it?"
But you can
How was that everybody
you don't
else's-
have to report your winnings right away. If you go to Vegas and if I win 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, I do not have to report right away. I can file, I can wait. Not only that, I can lose the money back and never have to report it.
Right, but
Right.
you have to prove all that because y'all, who was in the room with y'all when y'all said all? Now y'all under investigation because you can't prove none of this.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's where it's
so
hard.
from this sounds like, okay, let's shout
Sound
out
like
to
a whole
Lil
lot of
Boosie.
telling going on.
Lil Boosie, let's do.
But how the
Lil
hell you
Boosie.
know if somebody ain't tell?
Because
If we in
one of
doc-
them
if we-
mob
if we-
niggas- one of them
not to
mob
cut you
niggas
off,
got
Steph, but
caught.
if we in your house, in your man cave, and we betting big money, who gonna know unless somebody told?
One of them mob niggas got caught on
Somebody
something.
Somebody
and
told.
they told.
That's somebody
Somebody
told,
told.
man. That's what it is.
Or bragging to one of their friends.
Right.
You know, I just won $20,000 at Chauncey Billups' house.
Right.
And they were like, oh.
Yeah.
People talk.
They
People
talk. Yeah.
Pillow talk.
But you knew that it had to be higher up for somebody to be able to say.
So
this
what's
is
up with the
type of
mob? What's up with the
machinery.
mob part?
That's
I
the
need to-
mob.
The
That's
mob
the
running the
machinery.
whole thing.
The mob.
Who? I ain't
Is they
seen nothing.
scam?
It's there.
That's
They
where it
have-
gets. That's
they
where
have
it gets.
machinery.
That's where the
Mob.
plot thickens. What's up with the mob on
The
that?
mob is the one who ran and brought everything together.
Allegedly.
Okay.
They the ones that's part of that 30.
Right.
Yeah.
That
So
30,
with
them
Adam
30
Silver,
people.
what's up with him?
He gonna get in trouble. He the commissioner because he continued letting Terry Rozier play, knowing the situation. He ain't supposed to let him play. He came back because they act like when he did it, they say he was hurt, but he
Right.
was never hurt. He's under investigation, but he let him play this year. So by him letting him play this year, it's gonna hurt him.
But you got to remember, the commissioner, they have their own personal investigation.
Yeah, they got to
Right.
They
investigate.
did
Why
their
can't-
investigation and they didn't find enough evidence. They're not the FBI. FBI gets deep under
Right,
the ground.
right,
Yeah.
They
right.
did a normal investigation.
Yeah, let's
They-
talk about that
so he
part
can't
right
get in
there,
trouble
yeah.
because He did the
Yeah,
investigation.
he did his part. He
He
gonna
did
say
his
he
part.
did
He
it.
did his part,
He
King.
gonna
He
say he
did
did
his
his part. That's what he gonna say.
He did
So
his
let me
part.
ask you a
Okay.
question.
'Cause he
You
let
think
him
he
play.
was involved?
No way in the world.
No.
Okay.
No, not the
No way.
commissioner.
No.
Nah.
No way. They-
He's a squared up white boy. I can. You got to look at him, man. The dude look like a space cadet.
If he would have been more Cuban or
He
whatever.
probably was going on-
Yeah. Mark. Yeah.
Shark Tank.
Yeah. So what's the next thing? Let's get past it. Where we at, Doc?
The Cash Money and No Limit battle.
Right.
It was a legendary
Da, da,
battle.
da, da.
They both from New Orleans, and they had
New Orleans.
New Orleans. They had
What up, Wardy?
What up,
What up, Wardy?
Baby crew, Baby and Master P didn't really get along.
They never did.
Not that they had
Growing up.
personal thing, but Master P from Calio and Baby from Magnolia, and they crews was beefing. Master P would say, he said, I ain't have nothing directly beef with Birdman, but I don't like his people.
So no,
He
I'm gonna tell you how
straight
it
said
is. So I used to be there in like 1990, 91. It ain't a personal beef; it's a project beef.
Project beef.
You know, like Saint Nick's in Grant.
Grant, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like it's one of those type of beef. So you got Birdman from
Magnolia.
Magnolia, and you got Max P from Calio. Now I was down there, so they about 3 long blocks away from each other. You see what I'm saying? And their projects, our project like condos compared to theirs. Put it like that, right?
Wow.
So my thing is that they always had beef. They don't like each other. So before they even start rapping, it was always just that little turmoil, like how we grew up in certain little neighborhoods. One block don't like the next block. So go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so Birdman, he always like every time get a chance to throw a little slick shot, because bodies went between them projects.
Yes, they did.
So Birdman was like, yo, I'm the first one with started with diamonds in my mouth. I'm the first one with tattoos on the first. I'm the first one stunting with ice. He just went in. So Master P said, yeah, Bird, you was the first one doing that, but don't act like I wasn't uptown too.
Right.
He said,
He
you know
was.
what that is?
Right.
He played bout it.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
That kind of
right on time
that
too.
was right on time.
Right.
Yeah.
I know Birdman like, why the fuck I think that moment right there tipped the battle.
Killed him.
Because part right there everybody talk about.
Right.
Because when he was just talking shit, he said, yeah.
Right.
He said, yeah, you did
But
start
see,
that.
let me explain something to you though. When you think of No Limit, right? You always think Master P. Boom.
Yeah.
When you think of Cash Money, you don't think of Baby like that. You think of Lil Wayne.
And Lil Wayne
you
was
think
a
about
thing.
the DJ nigga. What's your name?
Manny Fresh.
And what about the other nigga?
Juvenile.
That's what you think about.
Yeah.
Birdman was behind the scenes. That's where he played himself. Niggas they heard his name, but they ain't really know what did he do. He the nigga that putting up the bread. But Master P was a rapper, and he came a Birdman ain't no real rapper. He just a sing-along type of nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the
But
crazy
Master
part
P
is
was that dude.
We was just talking about it that Master P looks out for
Everybody.
all his people down to the letter.
Yes,
You
he
never
does.
heard
He's a
nothing-
businessman.
You never heard nothing negative about him not paying his people. Cash Money.
Yeah, always
Oh,
Everybody, yeah.
man.
Every single artist
Yeah.
sued him for
Right.
that money.
Exactly.
That's the bottom line.
Exactly. And so Lil Wayne didn't show
He
up.
ain't show up, and everybody mad, and I think it's a problem with Birdman. It's something, cause
He said because of Turk. If we not all be coming together,
that's what he said?
I'm not going. That's what Lil
Because
Wayne
you
said.
know him and Swiss spoke.
Yeah.
He told
Lil Wayne said if
Swiss
Turk
said that
ain't
he was
coming,
supposed to
I ain't
show.
coming.
Right.
wow. And the thing about it, then Birdman, this Turk on there. Birdman
Did
got
you
on the
see
mic because
that?
him and Turk fell out. He said, cause they said, yo, I remember when I met Juvie. I remember I met Wayne. I remember I met BG. He said, I met Turk, bitch ass. He said, I love Turk and all that. I love
We
you.
use
We
him
support
whenever we
you,
wanna
but you're a
use him.
bitch, and we gonna use you when we want to use you, nigga.
That's crazy.
And Turk was the first one that got
everybody.
kicked out.
Yeah.
Do you understand? These are the things that
And
people
that
need
kind
to
of hurt.
question.
They battled.
What do you
That
mean hurt? Like,
he
what
needed
makes a
to.
nigga think
You
that
supposed
he
to
can
put
say
your feelings
that?
to the side when it's
Yeah,
battle.
and now they lost and they look crazy.
They look crazy,
Because you
yeah.
couldn't do it the way they did. And Master Pina they was together.
Oh,
No, they
Army
look crazy
fatigue.
when they came
Right,
on that
right.
joint.
No
when-
limit, no limit soldiers.
They look
They
crazy when
soldiers.
Lil Wayne didn't come on that stage.
That's it.
But
That's
no,
it.
fuck all
You
of
should
that.
have made sure he came.
Like, if you
Gave
could
that
make
nigga
sure
some
that,
money.
that
Exactly.
means that's a money grab.
That's a
Right.
money grab.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a money
And they got
grab.
paid.
Because guess what? If you don't get him, we're
Right.
talking about
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of the
yeah.
best of the best.
Right.
You understand? You
Right.
can't win against Lil Wayne because the second that he comes on the stage,
Wayne was crazy
it
with it.
makes it so
Yeah.
And he's still
unfair.
going.
He's still
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, he's still
Wayne,
going.
But the thing was, Wayne would have had to stay in that era.
Right.
He couldn't sing like the new songs.
Right.
He had to stay in that.
Now,
but
eras, he got
still
joint-
had some
yeah,
bangers.
yeah.
The block is hot. The
No,
block
but
is
he
hot.
did most of the lyrics in that
Yeah.
era too, though.
Fireman.
Fireman.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Fireman.
That's my shit.
And see, I like how they did it because they didn't let Cash Money
DJ,
my DJ.
yeah.
They didn't let but I like what they did. They didn't let them get like Nicki Minaj and Drake because you know
Right.
they on Cash Money.
Yeah, they can't let
I
it.
like how they did that. Where no, just your crew how it started the New
Yeah,
Orleans.
New
right.
Orleans.
Oh,
Just
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
New Orleans.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's the name? Mystical. He in jail, but he would have killed too.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah. He
yeah,
would've
yeah,
killed
yeah,
him.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
He definitely took it to another
Danger!
level.
Danger! Oh, yo,
Get on the floor!
If him and Lil Wayne would have been there, if him and Lil Wayne would have been there, I think that
That
was
shit said danger.
That
We
battle
killed
was
that
crazy.
anyway. Mystical had
That
joints,
battle was
man.
crazy.
joints. Like Mystical
So,
had
so
a
what did
lot of
Snoop
joints.
do? Because he saved Snoop too. When
Snoop
Snoop
came in.
went down.
I was surprised he came, but Snoop he came and sung that joint with C Murder.
Yeah. See, Murder at home, right?
Nah, he ain't
Oh, but he just did the joint. He got life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They still fighting.
They fighting for
They
him.
still
I
trying
think
to
he
get him
ended up
out.
coming home.
But he did the joint.
Yo, he did the down for my niggas.
Yeah.
C Murder. My name's C Murder.
Yeah,
And I'm down for the
yeah,
cause.
that
I'm
shit
a
was
no
crazy.
limit nigga. And that down for the boys. Yeah.
That beat was crazy
Yeah, that
on
beat
that
was
shit.
crazy.
So they crushed
When
him.
that shit be in the club.
Yeah, that shit's hard. That shit is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snoop had to come out. He
Yeah.
saved Snoop life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to come out. Yeah.
He had to come out.
Because that's when Snoop career went down because he had to court the case.
Yeah, he caught
Yeah.
the case.
And all that type of shit. And the shit was Suge Knight got real fucked up. And Master P came and got and said, yo, man, I'm gonna sign and get you back on your feet. So he had to show law. I like that about Snoop, man. That was all right, man.
Yo, Jay-Z said, they asked him when he threw battle, he said, ain't nobody on this planet could stand on the stage
This
with me.
nigga crazy.
He said, ain't
Him and
nobody
Nas would be
on
a
planet.
great little battle.
Nah, Jay get him because Nas don't got that depth.
Nas don't got the
And
hit.
they got
Nas ain't
20
Let's
got-
keep it real.
I'ma keep it
Nas
real with
is
you.
a nice, the amazing lyricist.
Yeah, but that's okay.
You can't name
Doc.
five. It ain't five songs.
Don't
We ain't
vibrate,
talking about
man.
the five that you
No,
like.
he's not
Like
a
I gave
commercial-
it
he don't
power.
have commercial hits like Jay-Z.
Let me
But I'm
explain
saying
to
he
you.
got hardcore.
No,
hits.
it's just nice. He can battle right. He can go at a nigga if you go at him, but he ain't got that depth.
Yeah.
Nobody got depth like Jay,
Well,
man.
asked now,
They don't have
he
that
said,
depth.
Would you do the Super Bowl? He said, come on, man. He said, I love me, but I can't do the Super Bowl. That's not my thing. I'm a lyricist.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even know half my songs
Right.
if I did the Super Bowl.
Nah,
Yeah.
Jay, I got to give him that, man.
Jay could do it, but
He's that Steph. He's that. He's ultramagnetic, man.
In my opinion, he can't fuck with Eminem.
He will kill Eminem. Who, Jay-Z? Jay-Z will kill Eminem. A lot of people get Eminem. Eminem not getting over with that.
Shout out to
Actually, say
Eminem.
That's just your opinion.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Don't shoot the messenger.
Nah,
I'm
that
saying
Jay,
JD
he
and
different,
JD,
man.
like that's not
Nah, he
working.
different, man.
But it's no.
At the real shit,
He
say
different,
you
man.
have to make
Okay,
baby
but
Nah,
this
but
thing
Jay's
about can't
different,
nobody
man.
battle him on the planet. Come on, y'all.
That nigga's different.
I think one person. I
Busta
think
Rhymes.
hell
Only
no. Drake.
Busta Rhymes.
Drake.
Busta Rhymes.
Drake.
Hell no. Busta Rhymes ain't doing nothing with Jay.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes.
Come
Hell
on,
no.
Keith.
Hell no. Busta
Busta
Rhymes ain't
Rhymes
doing
is
Keith,
nothing
man,
with
stop
Jay.
it,
He
Come
man.
on,
don't got enough
Come
songs.
on, man.
Come on.
There's a lot more people than Busta
I
Rhymes.
think the closest person I
There's
think is
other
Drake.
people that can go before
I
Busta
think
Rhymes.
Drake got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Drake got a lot
He got
of
joint,
songs.
but he not lyrical like Jay, man.
But it's not about lyrical. It's about them songs. Drake got a lot of.
You know what y'all should do?
But we talking about back in the days, though. You can't bring a new nigga out.
With Jay-Z?
We talking
Jay-Z
about
said
back
ain't
then.
no nigga could stand
You
on
guys
stage.
Well,
put a vote to
I
it.
put my money
Put a
on
vote
Drake.
to it.
You put your money on Drake?
No, but I'm saying
No, what the fuck you
no, I
saying?
said I think Drake.
I put it
Yeah.
on Drake. I
No,
put it on Jay.
I said-
I bet any, and I'm not a gambler. I bet my money on Jay, and you get your MC.
No, what
you
I'm
want.
saying is I think
Get your MC.
I
you
said I
want.
think Drake.
And we can do a small. We can do $10.
Okay,
we ain't trying to fuck with Chauncey and all of it.
that.
You know what I mean?
Why don't y'all
Hey,
take
Tay,
some
we ain't
football?
going there. $10. That's
What
all.
they say?
Yo, so we,
B139. We ain't doing all that.
y'all heard what the he asked. We need y'all to call in 646-628-4264. He said, who y'all think could compete with Jay-Z in the verses? 646-628-4264.
Man.
646-628. It's right there on the screen.
Yeah.
Who y'all think can compete with Jay-Z? Jay-Z
I
said
I got my money on Jay, man.
I mean, of course, I
No,
think
but
Jay
who?
is the.
We
yeah.
all saying Jay.
Alright, so
but who you
No,
think could be
we
the
all
best
not
person?
Okay,
saying
hold on.
Jay.
We gonna go around the
I
room.
think
Who's
Busta
the best
Rhymes.
person? We all ain't. You
Okay.
can say Eminem.
Eminem and Busta, both of them.
No, but who you think? This the
If I had
question.
to pick somebody?
Who you think not gonna beat Jay-Z? Who you think could be give him the best match?
Me?
Who you think be the
I'm gonna
best
tell you
match?
right now. I got KRS-One, man.
Who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Drake.
You know how many
Drake?
Yo and Jones KRS-One
Who you got?
Eminem.
I got Drake.
Eminem.
I think Drake could give him the best matchup. Ted, who you think could give Jay-Z the best matchup?
There it is.
No, I'm saying we
He
have to
just said
somebody.
it. He said nobody.
No, but that's not. I'm saying.
No, he
who
can
you
say
think
that.
could give Jay-Z the best matchup?
I'm gonna be honest, he ain't here no more. DMX.
Nah, but it don't make no sense. We gotta talk about people that's here.
Okay, so
Who you think is the best
to be honest
matchup?
with you, I'll go with Drake.
That's what I said, Drake. So me, you, and Keith.
Yeah.
Me, you, Keith said Drake.
Drake got two. So
Drake got a
Keith
lot
ain't
of
say
songs.
Drake.
I did.
Keith
I
did
said
say
Drake. Yeah.
But we not only speaking about songs, we talking about cadence. We talking about lyrics.
Drake has super cadence. He ain't as lyrical as Jay, but
I'm talking about
He got
lyrics,
a
man.
million
No,
songs.
I'm saying
I'm talking
lyrics.
about lyrics. So
But
let's do it over. Let's set the stage. What are we talking about?
We tend to rap the battle how they do the verses.
Yeah, the verses.
Songs.
Verses are songs.
Okay, so songs. I'm gonna change my thing.
So that
songs.
means Drake.
That's
He
what I
has
said.
more
Nah,
songs
they ain't
than
just fucking
anybody
Drake.
in history.
It ain't just fucking. Drake got a lot of joints. He don't miss.
got a lot of-
He don't miss. Hold on. Let me get some.
Lil Wayne too. Let's not forget Lil Wayne's right there.
Yeah, but Drake should just. Drake done had.
Those guys can go. Lil Wayne.
If it's just songs, then yeah.
That's the thing.
That's
it's
the
20
battle.
songs.
But when it comes to lyrics, absolutely
But they don't
not.
do lyrics. They do
That's what I'm asking.
verses.
Yeah.
20 songs.
So 20
Drake,
songs.
Lil Wayne, Eminem. These guys got at least 20 songs
Yes.
that we can say, damn.
I don't think Eminem that after shady about to be. I don't think that's gonna hit. You know.
Yo, you can't go by how he sound like that, man. You got to go by his fucking songs, man. And he got
That's
his
the
own
song.
style.
That's the song.
But he got his own
'Cause
style.
I am Whatever you say I am.
So
That
you
nigga
said
is
Karis One?
crazy.
Nah, but we going songs. We changed it. We ain't say what it was.
No, we done with the verses. We
But songs though.
The songs.
You
So
gotta
it's
have a lot of
song
songs to
for
fuck with
song.
Jay, because Jay got a catalog. Give me a second. But right now,
Who y'all
I say
saying?
Drake.
Who y'all saying? We need y'all. He said Snoop Dogg. He said
Snoop is there too. Big Daddy Kane.
nah.
Ain't no Kane.
Nah.
Ain't no Kane. Snoop might be there, but ain't
See,
no Kane.
the 20 songs is a lot. See, people ain't realize we saying
20
bangers.
Big Daddy Kane don't got 20 songs,
Lil Wayne.
right?
Nas don't got that thing.
Nah, Nas ain't that fire like
Drake
that.
got.
J.
Listen,
Cole, come on.
I'm gonna be honest.
Nah.
I'm
J.
gonna be
Cole, none of
honest.
them. Drake
Nas
got a
to me
lot
is
of
a little overrated. I'm gonna be honest. I feel, and I've always felt like this. Nas got a
let
little
me
something,
think, man.
something.
It's somebody
but
I
he
can't
be a
think.
little overrated
I wish
when it comes to certain things.
I wish we had like a DJ here and we could be like play the
Play
best
the-
of the
yeah.
and do it. Oh, that'd be hot. Like they throw
I mean,
Jay-Z
Jay can
and-
play it right now.
Yeah,
Double
but
J.
Jay, he upstairs. He couldn't
Yeah.
do that.
He can do that.
He could do that.
DJ Double J, call into the B139.
Give us your opinion. Brucey B.
One of
Give us
them.
your opinion.
One of y'all.
No, not the opinion play song. A Drake hot.
But he can
The
do
best
it.
song I ever heard Nas do was "I Give You Power." When he
Yeah, that's just crazy. A gun. That's a gun. That's my favorite
song
joint.
Will shut anybody's mind down when you listen to it.
So okay, look, I googled it. So they says a quantity of projects. Jay-Z has a larger number of distinct projects, including 13 studio albums, 4 collaborative albums, 1 live album, 1 compilation album, 1 soundtrack album, 2 EPs, 115 singles.
Talk that Drake
plus
shit. Get the
promotional,
fuck outta
hold
here,
on,
man.
singles and music videos. Release time. His
Talk
career,
that Drake
his
shit,
career
Doc.
started significantly earlier than Drake's.
Let him know, Cash.
With his first
That's
number
an
1
ultra-
album in
it's a God
1998.
MC.
But Drake, equivalent album sales, Drake has a higher number of equivalent album sales, putting him ahead of Jay-Z in the metrics. Catalog value. His catalog is estimated to be the most valuable, largely due to his dominance in streaming, Drake. Streaming performance. He has surpassed 50 billion combined streams on Spotify and holds the record for the most entire entries on Billboard Hot 100 among solo artists. Number 1 album. He's tied with Jay-Z for the most number 1 albums among solo artists of the Billboard 200.
And he had significantly
This-
lower amount of albums.
But see, one thing
Yeah,
I
significantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they,
But
see,
one,
this is
but
what
one
they
thing, but one thing I can say about
They
Drake, right?
neck and neck.
Significantly amount
Yeah,
lower
they
albums.
said it.
But one thing I can say about Drake, right? When Drake started his career, he told Jay he was coming after his title.
Yeah.
And
He
Jay
said that.
Come get it.
And the thing,
Jay said, "Come get it."
You ain't even got my lady money.
Right.
You ain't got my lady money.
He said,
nah, Drake might be up there now with Beyonce. Yes, he is.
400 million, at least.
Beyonce works
Beyonce-
300-400 million.
Nah, Drake got more than that.
Now you got
300-400 million.
Go Google.
Beyonce got more bread than that, man.
Yeah, Beyonce got
She got like 800. They got like 8.
I think she's 6. She's 6.
6 now. Drake,
Where Drake at?
Drake he gonna be what, 253.
But we have to feel he came in the game way later than them too.
No, but Jay stopped.
I
What you
think
talking about?
no, I know that, but I think out of everybody, I think Drake could give him the better. I think Jay-Z
Yeah,
will win.
yeah, I think so.
But I think Drake could get because
Yeah,
Drake
yeah,
got
yeah.
all the girls.
Drake is 250.
Oh, 250.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Because you
Gotta
gotta
be
remember,
more than that.
Jay is invested in. We're not. That's just from music.
Yeah.
If you just only took money from music, then that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, but Drake ain't got no merchant and he ain't got
he
businesses and
don't
all
have,
that. He don't have all that extra
he
shit.
didn't own
Yeah, they said
sports team,
250
he don't
to
have
70.
no- He don't have all that
He
stuff.
ain't no hustler. Jay's a hustler.
Jay-
Drake ain't no hustler.
But Drake-
He's a schoolboy.
Drake, he would
I
be-
wish we had a DJ Nate Disco. That shit be crazy. We do it right out here on the show.
Call in, Boogie Black.
They said that Universal gave Drake $400 million of advance, but he had to pay the money back in a year, and he paid the money
a
back in a year.
He paid
Yeah,
the money
He
back?
paid it back.
yeah.
Taking no $400 million.
Damn.
loan. You gonna have to fund me.
That means he
They-
made.
and after that, Sony tried to give him $500 million. July 9th on 2025.
See where Drake power come from. You could be a struggling artist. When Drake on your song, you going.
Yo, but they said
He
his
helped-
last album didn't do well.
He helped Meek Mill.
They said his
He
last
helped,
album didn't do
21
well.
Savage.
Look up his last album.
He helped.
Look at his last album,
He helped Lil
Oh, his
Durk.
last album, they said Drake deal with Nike is $450 million.
No, his last album, it didn't do well, they said. They said it on TMZ today.
That shit was trash.
I haven't heard albums since Kendrick Lamar.
They said his last album didn't do well,
Yeah,
man.
but no
I heard it
albums do
today.
Well, it's about when you do your music. Are you going on tours and selling merch and doing all those other things? Nobody's buying albums right now. It's
What did
all
it say about his
streaming.
last album?
Drake most recent album, Some Sexy Songs for You, debuted at #1 on Billboard 200. With reception was mixed, with some critics calling it uninspired.
Yeah, it was
after his
Told
public
you, they do
conflict with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, it didn't do well. Kendrick put a little,
he definitely put a dent.
He put a dent on his career, bro.
That not like us.
Yeah. Show him, Chad. Yeah.
But here's the funny part. He put a dip in his career maybe for actual like hip hop fans.
Yeah,
but
hip hop
not
fans.
worldwide.
Nah, not
like,
worldwide.
like Vito
Drake
said,
is
it
still
did.
making
It
him-
did.
Yeah, he got a-
They
he
said
got a-
it
he
didn't
got a
do
cult
well.
following.
It didn't do well.
They
He
got
said
a
the
cult following.
streaming.
Listen.
The streaming numbers were down. He just came in. He debuted at #1, and he debuted at #1 for the first week, and then the streaming numbers went down.
Told you. It didn't do well. That ain't Drake. Drake should stay up there for a while.
Yeah, but he don't even care because
He has to
got
care.
the
He has to
most
care.
streams
You gotta
ever.
care.
And
You
that's
always
what
care.
this-
When you at the
this-
top, you always
This,
care.
this was his
He's
lowest.
suing him.
His
He's
lowest
Right.
suing him,
joint.
so he
You
cares.
suing him, he care.
He cares.
Yeah, his
He
his
cares. He's
lowest
suing
joint
him.
was 246,000.
Yo, no, he cares,
No,
bro.
the reason why
You
he-
will be suing nigga, me care. This
Yeah,
nigga
he's
fuck
suing.
him on the
He
street.
said it
I'm
hurt
gonna
him.
sue
Yeah,
you.
he's suing
Let
him,
me
yeah.
tell you why he was suing them. It was two prongs. He was suing them because they said he was a pedophile.
In the song.
That kind of messed up his brand to other people. That was one. Part two is he said that because remember they're down with the same Universal.
Yeah.
He's saying Universal was taking and not promoting his stuff and promoting Kendrick.
That's
to
that's
make
what
sure
that's exactly
Kendrick
what
was
they
above
said.
him and keep him down. So he said, wait a minute, y'all just putting my sales down. That's why I streamed.
That's
it.
how come he didn't take the deal for the
Right, you
500
can't-
million. They
you
offered him
cannot
500 million,
sell
but he
streams
had.
If they don't, they're paying for it. Nobody's streaming just be streaming.
Right.
They're paying for these streams.
Right.
Yeah.
They're putting you out there.
Correct.
Whether they pay the streams on direct or they pay marketing. You're paying for the streams, and if I don't give you the marketing, you're not getting streamed. That's just the way it goes. Even the most biggest artist that's independent will have good streams, but they will never surpass these guys because they got a
Yeah,
team
because they
behind
don't.
them.
Yep.
That's why Drake got upset. He's saying, y'all putting us against each other. Yeah, I don't like what he said, but we're on the same label. That's like y'all two together, Vito and Don, and then somebody putting y'all against each other. Yo, Vito get more streams than you, and you like, what the hell are you talking about? We
Yeah, we
partners.
are. Yeah, we
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
one
We in
through
the
that.
same, we on the same label.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like what he said, but don't put us against each other. That battle's just supposed to be between each other. But they gave him that, and they know they wasn't supposed to let him call Drake a
But Drake
pedophile.
lost though.
No, he lost.
He lost.
But Jay lost. But that don't. Well, Jay got 2.5 billion. Nas is doing great, 40 million. I'm not mad. 40 million is great. But
They got more than that.
okay,
He got 300 million.
He got 300 million. Yeah, he got 300 million. Yeah.
I got 2.5 billion. You
Yeah.
beat me in a battle. What we talking?
Well, that's the same thing Master P saying about Baby.
Yeah, what were we talking?
You know, you did all this, but I'm a better businessman than
I'm a
you.
better
Right.
And that's what Steve Harvey said. He said I give Baby and all them the credit for like the hottest songs, but a better businessman is Master P.
Yes.
He said Master P, that dude. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, he was definitely that entrepreneurial spirit that we actually
Brian
got to
Fishburne,
see
what up? Call in, call in.
in the hip hop industry. Him.
What else we got on
Yeah.
the table, man? That's it.
Listen,
Hey, Steph, you want to give the So let's get back to that topic real quick, and we're gonna close it out, right? Give a word of, cause you're a woman, right? A word of advice, or to the women that,
Are panicking about the snap.
because when you hear about Snap, you know it's guys there too, but they always show a woman on TV.
Yes.
Like that's a factor because she got the kids and
Yeah.
da. They the
Yeah.
nurturers, they the queens.
Yeah, but men get it too.
Give them some inspiration that will carry them through this Snap situation because it's big and it's real, and they need to figure this out because, these kids got to eat, and let them know it's not the end of the world. You could do better.
Okay, this is to all my sisters, all from all walks of life. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, this is not the end of the SNAP. I want to be clear. I'm going to say this again. SNAP is not going away. What it is, they're putting work requirements starting November 1st, meaning if you get $292 or $892 or $1,000, depending on your home circumstances, depending on how many children you got, if you got small school-age children, if you're disabled, whatever the case, it's case by case. They're not taking them completely away unless you refuse to do the work requirements. There are going to be a lot of, over 500,000 families is going to be affected by this. But I need y'all to stop saying they no more SNAP. That's not the truth. The truth is this. Bottom line is this. Stop getting on social media and putting yourselves out there and exposing yourself and putting yourself in a light where you're gonna die if you don't get SNAP.
And that's how they're making it sound.
And please understand this. A lot of this stuff is propaganda. If you don't know what propaganda is, pull out your phone, your iPhone or whatever, and Google it. This is a lot of this is propaganda. It's not facts. You guys gotta stop listening to everything that you hear. What you should be doing is putting that energy into wanting to get off of SNAP. Who wants to work for food stamps? If you're gonna do 80 hours, you might as well go out there and get you a real paycheck. Pay $20, $30, $40 an hour. Or taking that money and investing in the LLC and fixing your credit and get more money. Like there's things that you can do. We gotta, the mindset of this, if I don't get my SNAP, I'm going in Walmart, then you going to jail.
Rikers Island, you won't be smiling.
You're going to jail. Then who going to take care of your kids?
Women's house, men's house, all that.
Trafficking and all kinds of stuff going on out here. Who's going to take care of your kids, especially if you got 2 or more kids? Because evidently the family ain't supporting you.
They gonna get SNAP. It's called Unicorn.
Like, it don't make sense. I'm just saying.
They making the soap and all that.
Yeah, they gonna get SNAP.
And the other thing I don't like,
the green cup
a lot
too.
of these
They got
women
the
that
green
they're
cup.
showing is from the A, South Carolina, North Carolina, Memphis, Jacksonville, Florida. Come on, y'all. Stop getting on that social media. You sitting up there with a whole lace front on, clock it. You understand? Your nails is done. You got a Gucci bag thrown around you. Come on, y'all. It's about going back to the basics and taking pride in yourself as women. Not just black women, as women.
You gotta tighten up. You gotta tighten up.
You understand? Tighten up your ship. What? You see Jamaica? What would you do?
Sure.
Ain't
Caller, what
nothing
up, caller?
coming up in there.
Real
Nothing.
talk. We got a caller.
Caller,
Caller, where you at?
caller, what up, caller?
Yo, what's the word? Graham Fishburne in the building. Salute to everybody on the panel. Salute to the viewers.
Salute.
Yeah. What's going on? So, it's very unfortunate with this SNAP situation. I hear what the sister is saying, and she's right. Unfortunately, not everybody is built like you, sister. You understand? Not everybody got that hustle. Not everybody got that drive. Not everybody got that heart you got. You gotta survive his will and survive his heart. Most people don't have that, and you can't just get that overnight. If you're used to having a crutch or a safety net, that's what you're used to. I get your point, and you're right. It's going to take some time. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, a lot of people are going to fall by the wayside until, they decide to, get a backbone and handle their business. I hope our people don't have to take it to the street, but unfortunately, most people will, because that's going to be the first thing they think about doing to try to survive. If they can't get it for free, now I got to take it. Like if they can't get it by being given to them, now I got to take it, because I'm not going to starve. I'm not talking about myself personally, but this is the mentality about people. You understand? So as of November 1st, from what I've been checking on my AI app, it's saying November 1st, SNAP benefits are being canceled until, this government shutdown gets situated. So it's going to be a lot of people bugging out. It's going to be a lot of people. Crime is about to go up crazy. I hear what y'all saying, but a lot of people about to start getting hit in the head and all that over food. Right.
But that's why we brought her up here, Graham. You know what I'm saying? So she can inspire the one,
Because I've
two,
been
three,
on
or the
that
few
side of the
because
road.
she's been there.
I've
You
been on that
understand?
with the
It got to
cross.
start with somewhere.
That's why she came. She told her
That's
story.
why I'm here.
That's why she told her story.
I rocked the system to sleep for 20-something years and didn't have to. You understand what I'm saying? But because I knew I could do it, I did it. And then when it was over, it was over. You
Hey,
understand
Graham.
what I'm saying? But my thing is, as a parent, as a mother, you hollering about, oh, if I don't get my SNAP, I can't feed my kids. My nigga, it's by any means necessary. Get up off your ass and get it how you live it. Make that shit happen. My kids is never gonna go hungry. Even when I was on drugs and going back and forth to the penitentiary, my kids never went hungry. You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't even about
Absolutely.
me being a hustler or anything. It's I had to get active. Period. It's either my kids is
Absolutely.
gonna starve or what? You understand what I'm saying? We are mothers.
I agree.
We are mothers. We
I
come
agree,
from a
but check
long
this
line
out.
of making $2 a dollar out of 15 cents. Come on. You don't have to have the
Indeed.
hustler
Check this
spirit.
out. Crime in all the major cities is about to skyrocket.
I
Remember,
get
I
it.
told you that.
I
They
get
better
it.
get this thing
Yeah, it
together
is, it is.
fast
Sad to
because
say.
it's about to be crazy now. I'm
Graham.
going to drop back down. Yo.
But first,
What's
and
up?
not to cut you off, I'll let you continue. That's the first thing came to my mind. Like, crime is going to skyrocket. What Steph
Yep.
is trying to do is inspire.
Violent crime,
Out of-
violent
yeah,
crime,
violent
not
crime.
the little, violent crime is going to
Yeah.
skyrocket. Watch.
Yeah, it's going to skyrocket because, like you said, like Keith said earlier too, everybody don't got that will that she got. They going to think, if I can't get it for free, I'm taking it. And they going to Rikers Island. Straight up.
Yeah.
I just bet
Well, listen, this, in my opinion, this is all premeditated by the powers that be.
It
Yeah, it
is.
is, yeah.
You-
That's why I'm saying
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
It's called
Yeah.
Get Back. It's called Get Back.
They know how it's gonna pan out. Get ready for martial law to take effect too. As soon as everybody start wilding in these cities, martial law is gonna go into effect. Yo, Trump is a son of a gun, man. Listen, man. Yo, I'm gonna drop down. Great live, y'all. Great live. Everybody get the likes up.
You already
right.
know,
Thank
Graham,
you.
brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Like,
you.
share, and subscribe, y'all.
Hey.
3139. You already know.
Earlier you said something about Jim Jones with the.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I
working.
forgot. I knew it was something else.
Let me say this.
Break it down to me.
And at the end is I said what I said. This thing, I'm gonna keep it on Harlem because I can't speak for other boroughs, but I can speak on Harlem. So you see these gentlemen right here. Aside from them, you got OG Daniel. Shout out to OG Daniel. Aside from them, you got Mondu from BK, Mondu Warrior. Shout out to Mondu Warrior. Fellas like
Rush,
Lil
Bobby, you got
Sims.
Rush. You got Rush.
You got
Big
Rush. It's a few, and
Yeah.
it ain't a lot, and it should be much, much more. However, you don't need 100 people to get some shit done. Let's be clear. But why should Harlem fall on the shoulders of few? You understand? Because I'm going to say this, and you might not like it. You got Harlem cats or cats claiming to be from Harlem or that's repping Harlem, allegedly, sitting on corners, got a bunch of YNs around them. We know what that is. Wearing their jewelry, got a toy or two parked out there, rolling up
Caller,
blunts.
hold on, caller.
Okay.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Rolling up blunts and willing to pop something at your will. Where's the boxing programs? Where's the karate programs? Where's the after school programs? I come from the days of Reality House, Discovery Room, PAL. Like, what's stopping y'all from putting these programs together? Also, there's a young lady. Shout out to Queen of Harlem. She's another one. Like, it don't make no sense because Harlem is small, but it's big. And it's a lot of y'all that be out here in the summertime want to pull out your chains, want to pull the baddest hoe or whatever. You got multitudes of cars, slingshots, this, Bentley trucks, this, that, living in the projects, and won't even take 5 kids. You live in the projects, right? I know it's more than 5 kids that live in that same building. Go get them 5s. Come on, y'all. This is what we gonna do today. Teach them something. Show them something. Encourage them. The average kid is walking around here with low self-worth, low self-esteem. Some of that has to do with no father being in the life, in the house, or no positive male role model. Because we're not going to always say without a father, because there's plenty of single mothers that raised great men. You looking at some that raised great men. You understand what I'm saying? So we're not going to put it on that. But I am going to say this. Niggas should not be allowed at no time to come to Harlem and sit on the corner and perpetuate this gang mentality and this gang shit to your sons, to your nephews, to your grandsons. Why am I speaking on that? Because I got nephews.
Oh,
I got a son. I got a grandson. That's why. Come on, caller, and I'll come back to you. Go ahead.
What's good now? Honestly, you speaking for real though. I need to tell you, my name is Johnny Smith. What's up, Kareem?
What up? How you?
I'm good, bro. How you going? How's it going?
That thing good.
Nah, she really speaking though. I need to tell her like, and she nailing it right now because I have a son. I'm a single father. I am on EBT. You know what I'm saying? I do live that life y'all talking about, right? And when she talking about you have to be in these kids' lives, especially these boys, she's speaking directly towards like people like myself, like because my story is you know, I was bullied as a kid, right? So many times, like from my family members, everywhere I went, right? You know, and that affected my self-esteem. So what I did was I used improperly used consistently non-prescription contact lenses, like to try to change something about my appearance, and then hoping that it would change how people viewed me, right? Mm-hmm. So I set up an infection in both of my eyes, and I lost my sight completely, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Dang. So I'm blind now. So I'm disabled. So, you know, I have to get out there and get it however I can, you know. So when they take stuff like this away from us, it's cool for me because I'm still a hustler. I get out there and make it happen. No, my son just watched me get it together. You know what I'm saying? I let him know what's going on in the world and explain to him exactly how it's going and what it means for us. You know what I'm saying? I don't sugarcoat nothing. And I got there. I bet you this though. All the bills are paid, and it's a bunch of food in the house. Mm. He got everything he needs. You know, he's homeschooled by me. You know what I'm saying? And we got it going. So you know, you really got to. Man, it's about support, man. It's about unity. We got to come together. We got to get through these times.
So God I don't want to skip past that because that's very important for the listeners. King. Because that I feel that it hit, and I don't want to skip past people. By you being bullied, caused you to use a certain type of contact because you ain't want to wear the glasses and look a certain type of way, and it caused the blindness. So what was about the contacts that caused it? So mind y'all this it wasn't mostly about the contacts, y'all. It was about the fact that I just had low self-esteem. I just wanted to change something about myself. When you young, you have the brain doesn't develop until at or around 25 years old, right? So we're walking around here with displaced anger. We're walking around here, you know, and black people, we're taught that this is just a part of our culture when we picking on each other. It's jokes. But I believe that envy, jealousy, and hate hide behind jokes. People really be hating, really be jealous of you, really be envious of you. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get past that and teach that to our kids, like not to do this because it can affect somebody. I watch it all the time. I listen to it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with it. This started for me young, but at age 14, I decided to change something about myself. Like I said, just hoping that they would just view me differently. I didn't care about nothing else. Like I was poor. I grew up poor. Multiple families living under one roof. You know what I'm saying? So we may have had a pretty decent looking house from the outside, but in that inside it was dark. My mama and grandma, no father figure. My mama and grandma had to figure it out. You know, I grew up with mostly women, and they had to figure it out. So we literally had to choose. Is it the lights this time, or is it the rent, or is it the food on the table? You know, I remember walking around with my book bag with my brother, my older brother, walking around with our book bag, with a grocery bag, with our clothes in it, going door to door, like to our other families' houses who lived in the same neighborhood, to see who we could stay with just for one night or just for a couple of nights.
You know what I'm saying? So this is real. This is no joke. We got to come together, and we got to put the pressure on each other to do so.
That's right. We have a responsibility.
Real stories, man. Real stories, man. Thank you for calling, man. Sharing your story, brother.
Everybody that's sitting in their house, you have a responsibility, not just to yours, but also the kids in the neighborhood. Period.
I mean, you think you got it bad, somebody got it worse, man.
Always got it worse. It don't hurt for you to go get 3 kids. The same boys that you see in front of the Chinese restaurant every day. When you get up and going to work or going wherever you going. Get them boys. Pull them under your wing. Like, come on, get the neighborhood together. It's a lot of niggas in the hood that got $2. It's a lot of niggas in the hood. We have a responsibility to these youths. They did not ask to come here. Regardless of the circumstances, we did not ask them to come here.
Yes.
It is
That's
our
facts.
responsibility. Come on, y'all. What are we
That's
talking
facts.
about? Oh, long as our family's good, it don't matter? That's not right. Because I come from, let me tell you something. I played hooky from school. Miss Alma bust my ass. Miss Gloria bust my ass. Mom is at work. When she came home, I got another ass whooping and got put on punishment. Stop playing, man. Everybody took care of everybody. We have to go back to this. Never mind all this propaganda shit. We have to go back to this because if we don't, we are going to lose so much youth. And let me tell you something. The powers that be, they scared to death because they know that these youngins, they got some sense. And they know that they're fearless. And they know that they will get on the front line. Not just in the hood, but they will get on the front line because they feel that they ain't got nothing to lose. And that's what makes them dangerous. You understand? So we all have a responsibility. Not just boys, girls too. But it's more boys, especially our black and brown boys and Latino boys. We got to get them. We got to get a hold to them.
Hey, caller, where you from?
I'm from Monroe, Georgia, about 50 miles away from Atlanta.
Oh, so we got a shout out to Georgia, man. Shout out to ATL, baby. You see what I'm saying? You let y'all know the B139, we worldwide with this.
I would love to come on. I would love to come on and share my story with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Come on up top, baby. We got you, man.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. I'll reach out. I'll reach out to Kareem.
I want to salute you because you have courage, and what you're doing takes a lot of courage to do. Even though people can't see you, but I'm quite sure there's people that know that it's you that's speaking right now, and your children should be very, very proud.
Thank you. I only have one son, and you know, I am operating. I don't like to use the term single father because it's not like his mom is not there. I just don't, we're a team, so right now I'm allowing her. I have him in my custody, so I'm allowing her go get your stuff together. So so. And I don't ask for no help. Like, I don't bother her at all. I figure it out, on my own. I'm showing my child.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, real quick. You said you blind?
I'm blind, completely.
Wow. Completely blind. You hear this story, man?
Take care of his kids.
This brother right here, we talk about SNAP, right? Let's take it back for me. We talking about EBT.
Right.
And this guy right here, right? This brother that called in is blind.
And they ain't like he born blind.
But let me explain something to you. So one time I went to, I got a health card. I went to go get my eyes diluted, right?
Me too.
So I went to go get it diluted. I'm thinking I'm taking care of my eyes.
Yeah.
So listen, check it out. So when I got it diluted, I left. This was the daytime. When I left, I couldn't see. But I was by myself. I don't know what this shit is. I'm just trying to take care of myself. When I walked outside, it's about 12 and a half. When I walked outside, I'm like, I can't see. So I started to panic a little bit. And now I'm walking down the block, right? I ain't really had that far to go. But I'm like, I know I'm not correct. But I'm already outside. So I'm walking, and I said to my mind, imagine how a person feels that's like this all the time. I was so happy to get in the house, man.
Yo, but I had
You see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah,
But I was scared.
Yo, I had the same story
Couldn't
like
see
you.
nothing.
I got my eyes dilated, and I lied to them because you supposed to
They
have an
told
escort.
you gotta have an
That's
escort.
what I
have
did.
an
That's
escort.
what I did.
So I said,
And they normally want to see it.
But that's what I
But
did.
what happened? I'm like, damn, I didn't know I had nobody. I drove there. My car was parked. So I said, yo, my guy, and you know me, you always think of something. There was a guy standing right in front of the joint. I don't know him from holding the wall. I said, they go right there. They was like, okay. Yo, I got up. Yo, it got like, soon I hit that light.
It get blurry.
I couldn't see because inside, I hit that light. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm walking around like this. I said, nah. I said, I'm in the dying. So I sat back in there for a while, and I fell asleep.
Right.
Inside there.
We know that part.
Yo, it's a lot of misconceptions out there about blindness, like what it truly looks like on the other side. I even had those thoughts in the beginning. Like, I was terrified, man. When I was young, you're a kid, man. You know, you going through these things. I was terrified. I done tried it all. I done it all, you know. Like, when you're 14, 15, 16 years old, and you're on so many different medicines, man, let me tell you something. It got to the point for me where I was so young and ignorant to everything in the medical field that I allowed them to do so much to me, that which probably damaged my eyes even more during that time. Like, they paid me, the doctors paid me to put foreign medicines in my body as a guinea pig, just trying different stuff to try to, you know, what's supposed to be helping me, but it's actually hurting you. You don't even know what is going in your body. You know what I'm saying? I went through that as a kid. I had to give myself shots with a needle in my arm or in my leg, wherever the fat was you wanted to put it at, to just to try to heal yourself. Like, and you're just being told. I've had lasers in my eyes while being awake. I've had shots in my eyes while being awake. I've seen it all. It is scary. You know, I remember the very day I went blind. I remember walking just like the brother who was just talking about like I remember crossing the street by ear, just listening to the traffic, hoping. And I got my son. It's dangerous. I'm pushing my son in the stroller. You know, I remember how it was, man, and it is not. It's a lot of misconceptions out there. Like I said, one day I have to come on and tell the story in its entirety. And y'all because I do motivational speaking now. I like to share this with the kids. I like to, you know, get in the ears of these and reshape the mindsets, the hearts and conditions of these children because they need it.
Right. Yes. But we want to thank you for calling in, brother. You know,
I appreciate
it. Stay with us, man. You know, tune in with us every week on Wednesdays, man. You know, we always say, man. All right, and subscribe to the channel. This is my
second time calling in. I called in the last time with the guy y'all were talking on in prison.
Right,
that was me.
All right, thank you, man.
I appreciate it. Love y'all.
Thank you, peace. Yeah, man. There's some heavy topics today, man. For real, man. You know,
but he's older than that. Remember, he said he had a son.
Right.
And when he first started going blind, but I think 13 when he started having the complications. 14.
This is why we ask y'all to tune in. This is what goes on here at the Beat 139, man. It's never a dull moment. We always come in with some form of education, man, for the masses. We are for our peoples. Like I said, once again, thank you, Steph, for coming up here, speaking your truth. We really, really, really appreciate you speaking your truth up here once again.
And before we go, that's why that bullying. Because now he got bullied because I'm pretty sure he had the thick glasses because he said his appearance.
Yeah.
Now, had he stuck with the glasses, because the glasses throw the strength in your eyes, he wouldn't probably have that situation. But like he said, he did that. And
his appearance, he wanted to look cool.
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
Not like a nerd and all that.
Yeah.
And
he said he got bullied by his family.
People be joking and laughing and fucking with you. People be mean, man. You know what I'm saying?
He got bullied from his, so that means in his house and outside his family.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So he got bullied his whole life. You can imagine how that feels.
It's important for the guys to get these boys, to get them together, and you can do a little something with them. All they want is somebody to spend some time with them. You spend a little bit of time with these boys, that can make all the difference in the world. I'm not saying you can save everybody. You're never going to be able to save everybody because everybody can't go, but you will be able to save some.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's sad, man.
So if y'all kids need some mentoring. And they need some guidance, and it's a little too much for you to handle, you can reach us at the Beat 139, you know, Foundation on Instagram. You know, we also got the Beat 139 YouTube channel. You also can get us at the beat139gmail.com. You know, we mentor like 35 kids in Harlem, and we willing to take on more. That's what we do. You know, me, Doc, Keith Cash, you know what I'm saying, Ted. You know, we do these things. Steph, you know, she does a lot in the community as well. She does a lot with the kids. She does a lot with the seniors. you know, she's been doing a lot for quite a while. So everybody up at this table right here, we about our community in some type of way. And, you know, we joining forces, and we're going to do something even bigger. Y'all going to stay tuned.
That's right. Stay
Stay
tuned for the collaboration.
This is for real right here.
Children's Village, Drew Hamilton, Children's Village.
Because the seniors turn into babies, so they children as well.
Yes.
Correct.
Drew Hamilton Community Center.
All day.
Every Monday.
So step before you go, can you tell them, you know, what is going on with the B139?
Come on, y'all. Click like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know the vibe.
And who's number one? Who number one, Step?
B139.
Listening to The Beat 139. Harlem's #1 podcast.